It's about time to react to Babish, Cacio and Pepe. He said he brought a new technique, a new way to make Cacio and Pepe. His Italian recipes never impressed me in the past, but let's see if he can impress me now.
My name is Andrew Ray, aka Babish, and I'm here today to show you how to make Cacio e Pepe.
Looks nice, looks good, but why is he invited to make Cacio e Pepe? Why didn't he invite me? Huh? Why him, not me? Anyway.
The new school, high-tech, unbelievably easy way. This is Cacio e Pepe.
3 recipes make a fantastic dish. Pasta, pepper, and the pecorino cheese, the most important one. So it's so easy, but it can also be very hard and tricky. So let's see if he can help us to make it the easy way.
101.
It's a big deal, Cacio e Pepe 101. I was not impressed with Babish carbonara, but maybe he will impress me with Cacio e Pepe.
Cacio e Pepe means cheese and pepper.
Yeah, easy.
It seems so simple because it only has 5 ingredients, but it's so difficult because you're effectively just trying to emulsify together a hard aged cheese.
Well, that's wrong. You can't go this traditional method. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I've got a traditional method on my channel. I've got 2 actual videos I did, and there's no way you can fail it because you don't do this. If you do this, that's when you fail it, okay? So this is not good. And especially the way the pecorino is being grated, it's not good. It needs to be super fine. It needs to be fine pecorino. But if you have it this way, grated this way, you need to mix it in a bowl with a little bit of pasta water, and then you create like a bowl of cheese. It needs to be so thick and dense that you wanna add that at the end in the pan with the pasta and the pasta water, and it will actually slowly melt when you toss it with the pasta, and it will turn into cream, cheesy cream. But this is not traditional.
Ends up with a melty, stringy, oily mess.
Yeah, you don't want that. When you see cheesy, stringy cheese, that means the Cacio e Pepe failed, it's not good. And unfortunately it does happen, it could be tricky. That's the part where you haven't done it right. But you know what? Keep trying until you get the right consistency.
But I have a solution, and it comes courtesy of Luciano Monosilio.
Okay, you got a solution from Luciano Monosilio. They call him the carbonara king of Rome. Lots of people know how to make carbonara very well in Rome. Lots of people know how to make Cacio e Pepe very well. And let me tell you, the people that are not on TV or not on videos are the ones who are real masters. This is Luciano Monosilio, is very respected in the industry. He knows how to do carbonara, all the Roman dishes very well. So let's see what Babish learned from him.
We're gonna make a much milder sauce, a much easier sauce, a damn near foolproof sauce, thanks to a blender.
A blender. My sofrito must be blended for my famous basil tomato pasta sauce.
Delicious.
For cooking the pasta, a nice, wide, shallow pan. The water's salted and there's not too much water in there, so it gets nice and starchy, so you've got...
Well, I will use a pot. Yes, you don't need too much water, but get a nice tall pot. You don't need salt, you don't need much salt because the pecorino is very salty. So just put a little bit of salt if you like it, but not too much.
And then this pan is pretty much just for toasting the peppercorns and bringing everything together. You're hardly cooking in this pan.
Easy.
Because the pasta takes 9 to 11 minutes, we're gonna start that boiling, partially bring it out like that so you can...
The best part of Cacio e Pepe is you are making the sauce while the pasta is cooking.
Sort of spread it out and beautiful.
In Rome, they love to use fresh pasta for Cacio e Pepe, which is beautiful. I like it, it's nice. But they also use dry pasta, like spaghetti or other type of pastas. But the fresh tagliolini is beautiful. And to be honest, they cook in minutes. So when you use fresh pasta, you need to have everything ready. So when the pasta is ready, it can go straight in the pan with the sauce.
Fan pattern, and just keep it moving a little bit. Make sure nobody's sticking together. Instead of just...
So far, everything is doing is correct.
Dry roasting the peppercorns, I'm gonna toast them in a little bit of butter.
Say this is called cheating.
Wait. Cheater! Coach, come on. Cheater! Coach.
When you put butter in there, I don't think Luciano Monosilio showed you this, but this is cheating. Butter will make your pasta creamy. And this is cheating. This is maybe a restaurant can do it to cheat because they have doing so much and they can make mistakes. But when you're at home, you don't do that. And I also see over there they have Parmigiano Reggiano. You don't have pecorino cheese. I can see Parmigiano Reggiano. So I don't know where you got this recipe from.
It helps stabilize the emulsion, and it's nice to have fat in there to round out some of those sharp edges.
I'm sorry, no butter in the cacio e pepe. The beauty of cacio e pepe, you must be proud when you make this dish. Pecorino and pepper, and that's how you make it. If you add extra fat, in this case butter, it's gonna be creamy. You don't really need pecorino anymore. You put pasta in the butter, it's already creamy. Like, no, sorry, Babish.
While that's going, we can grate our cheese. Pecorino Romano and Parmigiano Reggiano.
Okay, you wanna mix it, that's okay. Because you might think pecorino is too much, it's too strong, so I'll mix it. Fine, great.
Because Pecorino Romano is much sharper, much funkier, and Parmesan is gonna help round it out a little bit. We're gonna put this stuff in the jar of our blender.
I can't believe it. This is insane. I can't believe we got pecorino and parmigiano in the blender. Where is this going?
What the is going on in here?
There we go. We got our butter nice and foamy here. I'm gonna add our peppercorns to it. Gotta be generous with the pepper. This is Cacio e Pepe.
He knows what he's doing. Yeah, very generous.
It's literally in the frickin' name. I got this pot on very low because I don't want to brown the butter. I don't
That's right, you don't want to burn the pepper.
want to burn the peppercorns. I just want it to be a nice warm place for everybody to live. The most scientific method for testing pasta's doneness is to take a strand and throw it in your mouth.
Bravo, this guy, he learned. Well done, bravissimo. He knows what to do. Don't throw it on the wall, on the ceiling, please don't.
Not against the wall. That's pretty good. So now, toss it with the butter and the pepper.
Aspetta. But what's happening with the pecorino and the parmigiano? You haven't done anything yet. It's just sitting in a blender. What's happening? You can't leave the pasta in there.
Corns. I would just eat this the way it is. But legally speaking, we have to put cheese in it. So while the blender's running, I'm gonna
Aspetta, what's happening?
slowly stream in pasta.
Wait, you can't leave the pasta in there. This should have been done already. You cannot leave the pasta is nice and hot. That's when you add the cheese. So if you watch my videos, and lots of great Roman chefs do that, you create this bowl, this thick, dense bowl of cheese, okay? And some pepper too. Where basically you mix the cheese, a little bit of pasta water and the pepper, and then you put it in the hot pasta, in the small fry pan, off the stove, off the heat. But the pasta is so hot, you put it in there, and the pasta melts the cheese, and that's how you get the cream. But if you leave the pasta in there now, the pasta will dry up, will get colder, and you cannot do that cacio e pepe technique that you want to do. So let's see what this blender is gonna do.
Cooking water until we get a nice thick sauce.
I think he's putting too much water first. He didn't use too much cheese. Too much water, and I don't think he's following the recipe correctly. Sorry.
All right.
I'm not confident.
So we have now an incredibly creamy, dreamy sauce. So between
It is very creamy. It is very creamy.
the pasta water, the starch, and the blender, it just created a near unbreakable emulsion. Like you can see this, we could heat this, we could bring this to a frickin' simmer and it would not break. I guarantee.
That's incredible. Okay, that's amazing. So by using this technique, you're not gonna fail. Wow. I can see what Luciano Monosilo has done here.
It's about as creamy as Cacio e Pepe gets. When you're serving pasta, it's nice to use tongs and then give it a twist. So it's got a...
Looks pretty creamy to me. It looks creamy. I mean, it's not as creamy as I like to make it. Like I like to make it very creamy and thick cream. I want the cream to be there. But God, this works.
A little personality to it. Maybe a little bit more cheese grated over top, grating of pepper. And there you have it. Foolproof, unbreakable, unbeatable Cacio e Pepe.
Wow. He did it. He did it. So Luciano Monosilio and Babish, they've done it. They found a way to cheat, but not with the butter, I'm sorry, butter, remove the butter, but they've done it. Wow, I have to try this out. This is insane. Using a blender to make cacio pepe. I guess this is the easy way. I like my romance of doing that, you know, to learn the technique and do it the right way without cheating. But I like it. I can't say, you know, I think it's a very, very, very good technique that anyone, and I mean it, anyone, can use to make a fantastic cacio pepe. Well done, Babish. Well done, Andrew.
Cacio e pepe normally sets up almost immediately, turns into a block.
Yeah.
This stuff, it's super creamy, it's super delicious, it's super pepe.
See, when I eat cacio e pepe, when I have the cream stuck to my lips, okay? In this case, it should be stuck on his teeth and mouth. It's not there, so that's how I do the test. To see if it's creamy, you eat the pasta, and if the cream is stuck to your lips, it means it's very creamy. This is not proving me that it's creamy, but I might be wrong.
You could have made cacio e pepe 50 times and you still might screw it up because it's so sensitive, it's so persnickety.
But that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of doing cacio e pepe, the challenge, that thing that, you know, like if I go live and I make a cacio e pepe live, knowing that all of you are watching me, I'm under pressure. I might make a mistake, and it's okay. Everybody makes mistake, but I want that challenge. I want that mystery. That like, oh, what's going to happen now? How can I fix it? How can I adjust it? It's cooking. It's about feeling. But I do like the blender. I think the blender, it's really helpful for so many people, and I think I will try. I don't think it's wrong. I think it's great.
And this is not only a method that results in, I think, a better cacio e pepe because it's creamier, it's...
Please, better, don't say that. But it's good, it's very good, but don't say better. Don't come up with these solutions now, it's better. Okay, cacio e pepe, it's beautiful, done the right way. And the way I make it is super creamy. So go and watch my latest cacio e pepe video because it's super, 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 super creamy. Like creamy to a point that there's nothing creamier than that, okay? So this is not as creamy as that, so don't say that, Babish.
lighter, but also a completely foolproof and very easy method. After this
And I agree with that. I agree with that.
thing sits for a little while, it is going to start to get a little gloppy, but a little splash of our hot pasta cooking water should bring it roaring back to life.
It fixes everything. Yeah, amazing. I mean, this video has been also good. I really like it. I really agree with what these guys have done, with the solution they've found for lots of cacio pepe lovers who unfortunately are struggling. And I know many of you are struggling, but what I say is follow my recipe, my latest recipe, okay? 2023 video now live on my YouTube channel, on my blog, vincenzosplay.com, on Facebook, and try it because it's just so special, so powerful when you can actually make it the right way. And it's a lot creamier, a lot creamier. But if you're in a rush and let's say you're cooking for someone special, you don't want to make a mistake, you don't want to disappoint the person or your family, then this is the way to do it. And it's great. So well done, Babish, and thank you to Luciano for sharing this recipe. Guys, I'm very happy. I'm happy. So thank you for watching this reaction video. Now I want cacio pepe. E ora si mangia. Cacio pepe, the cheating way. But please don't put butter, no butter. Don't put butter in the cacio pepe. Thank you.